Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. This is still the Darkshrine League and we have just arrived in Act 4. So let's see if we can make our way to Malachi. Alive and kicking. Ooh, that was a nice stacking of enemies. Really nice. These slow zombies are really a joy to take down. They just stand there, they punch up. Hello there, Double Gosso. What are you doing today? Yeah. Up some in your face. Yes. Like that. More things to sacrifice to the dark gods. I mean to the dark shrines. Of course I meant the dark shrines. Didn't drop a lot, but my mana did go slightly lower than I would want it to be. Still planning to spend the points on increasing my mana still, since I'm doing a ton of physical damage. Just reaching a couple points per hit back will keep me positive for now. That's more blues. So the next point is going to finish the rampart buff, and after that it's a mana stick. That's interesting how a build can just change depending on the skills you find. Don't get me wrong, double strike is still a nice skill, but Ice Crash is way cooler to use than a Reef was. So out with the old, in with the new. That's what I say. So, let's see. Big bird, anywhere. Ooh. Deadly, forgotten conduit. Increased monster damage and it yields more items. That's gonna be fun. That's definitely gonna be fun. So I don't often get sub areas in the Aquaducts. So I'm curious to see what boss I'm gonna encounter this time. These things. I've seen these before. And snakes, of course, why not? That's it. You. Dropping a lot of scroll stuff. Not exactly what I need at this stage. But sure, it's currency. Not gonna complain too much about it. Okay, boss fight. Oh, it's living tsunami. Let's take out the other guys first. Okay, now we have some space to roam about. Okay. Don't fear. It has too much life to actually stun. Okay, managed to get a stun in the end.
I believe in traveling light.
And that was already a full inventory. So, what shiny did we get? Voll Vessel. Burning Arrow. Well, Voll Burning Arrow is definitely the most useful of the Voll skills I have found so far. If playing an archer, Voll Burning Arrow is definitely nice to have on a skill slot somewhere. Because it charges pretty quickly and shooting a whirlwind of fire is just awesome. And it's pretty potent because it gets 3 charges or up to 3 charges. So you can rapidly inflict a lot of damage to a group of enemies or a pack of blues or to a boss. Let's see, this is where the big one lands. No, it's not. That's another ship. Here, buddy, buddy, buddy. Where are you? Birdie. Carrion Crow. I don't remember what that one is. It's life armor. Don't think I've ever found it. Slowly started to doubt my memory. Should have found the big one by now, right? Or is it here? Ah, it's this one. This one is even larger. Right. Yes, please do. Give me ants. They help. Ants help. Build endurance charges. Can't get endurance charges from bosses. That's the interesting bit here. Unless I add some sort of lower difficulty of getting endurance charges mod buff thingamajig. And yes, I know mod buff thingamajig sounds very scientifically accurate. Let's just ignore what we just found. Hi Gate, where are you? Which gem is that? That's being buffed. Is that clarity? That's clarity. Nice. And there we have high gates. Don't we? Can't jump to the other side. Ooh, that's nasty. Distance is too small. I can jump here though. Frozen Blades is still a pretty fun skill to use as well against slightly spread out groups like this. Okay. Solid. And that is indeed high gate. And we almost gained a level, so that's also very positive. Hello there, Kira. You probably want to buy all the things I no longer want to carry around, do you? Yes, you do. You are helpful that way. I think I sold most of the things that I really don't care about.
You will be remembered.
We can stash the trading items. Voll burning arrow, definitely stash that. Then we are left with the items that are potentially useful, so we have to double check. Mana, that's not enough mana, and it restores armor rather than bleeding, so let's not go with it. The Carrion Crow, that's gonna be useful to keep around. Dire Loop, Fire and Lightning, increases fire damage, adds some cold damage, energy shield, and extra cold resistance. The 28 resists plus another 10 makes 38 resists in total. Am I over-resisting something quite a bit? Not really. Over-resisting cold slightly. It's only 7 points, so I gain 10 points. So anything that adds 7 up to 17 to cold, I could drop. Ideally, I would drop this one, but I need the int for clarity. So I'm just gonna stash this because it's interesting enough to keep around. This is not gonna be useful. Okay, the way to sell the last little bit of biddy. I think I'm mocked with some skills, so I have to remember to recast them. Also, Diala's up there somewhere. Let's say hello before we go down to the Soul Flats. Hello there. Evasion. Find the Shred's banner. We can do that. Most definitely we can do that. Hello there, Drylick. Okay, so most of my mana is still reserved. These are swirling, that means all things are active. Also, this one's been touched. They've all been touched by a ghost. Let's chase after the ghost. Anything chase worthy? Just trying to corral some enemies that are worth haunting. But I don't think so. Okay, ghost left, but a lot of things got touched, which I suppose is a good thing. So let's spend some time murderizing all of them. Okay, we opened up the box. Extra damage on the lesser metal projectiles, always a good thing. And then let's have a look at what we got here. A lot of things, to be honest. Bullet scroll, wisdom scroll, armor scrap, and for all the other things, I couldn't care less. Let's move on. Still not overflowing with ID scrolls, that's good. Wouldn't mind seeing a corrupted shrine though. And there is one, that's good. And that's the level up. That means Fortify just made us a heck of a lot more defensive. Having Fortify up will boost armor by 20% on top of all the other bonuses, or in addition to the other bonuses. So let's see how it actually impacts my defenses. So right now, let's see, let's make these wear off. Okay, so I got 50 points. Reassign, good. Still got 50%. Boom, 56. That's not a bad deal. A vile touch, that doesn't sound like something you want. No, we got a bladed mace, so again, not complaining. Also, Darkshrine. Let's use it. Let's see, the largest item I got. Axe and Maul. Nightwing. Interesting. Just lucky picking the right guy all the time. These are just close. So travel circlets, portal thing. What's the level of the area actually? 34, I'm 36. Okay, so I'm still pretty good on the curve. Not really far ahead or anything, just nicely on the curve. Any bosses that pop up will be my level, so that's always a very comfortable place to be. We've got a good chance to hit them, we've got a good chance to just resist their damage, mostly via armor. Yeah, I just had a spare slot, so Whirling Blades has the stun gem on it, just to level it a bit. Not counting on it actually causing things to get stunned. But it might be useful if I get a 5 link to link it up with Ice Crash, and if it's already pre-leveled, that's good. But for the rest, there's not really anything that goes really well with Whirling Blades. Just want it to be low mana so I can get out if I need be. And I don't think the stun threshold actually increases mana usage, or at least not noticeably much. Something is making other things immortal. That's you. Okay, let's take you out first. And Klabluey. What's my chance to block now actually? Chance to block attacks, 24%. That's pretty decent for double wielding. You don't get the defensive bonus from having defensive mods on a shield. But on the other hand, you do get the damage bonus from having a second weapon. So starting as Duelist, going for dual wielding, it's a pretty solid choice, also from a defensive point of view. Which I like, that it's viable. Let's see, those look blue. Yeah, they are blue. And you got life regen. Very, very nice one to have. But if you're an enemy, it's not gonna last you very long, since I do way more damage than they can generate in any foreseeable time. Right. Guys, you can just be kind enough to just bunch up around me. I can take you all out in one go. This spreading out to make it less likely to get killed thing is just slowing me down. Not actually helping you guys survive longer, so no, just give in, help me, help you to the next life. Enemy minions, you just have to tell them everything, don't you? Fortify, leap slam. Also, someone is being annoying again. You. There. Right. So that's what happens. They die anyway. Also pay good attention to just how stable the life pool is. In normal fights, even when massively outnumbered, it hardly moves. There's just so much damage mitigation stacked in combination with life regeneration that I get hit for little scratches that more or less instantly regenerate. Which is a very, very convenient place to be. So just to sum it all up again. Beginning, there is elemental resist against elemental things, but for physical damage there is armor, there are endurance charges, there is fortify. Fortify has been buffed to also increase armor. There's dodge, that works against all attacks, and after that there's a pretty sizable life pool with, what's it, 30 points of life regen per second.
For purity.
even have life steal on it. But given just how much physical damage I'm doing, that is not a bad idea to start stacking. Right. So he took out about 100 life with a single hit. Xandro Blunt Drinker, he's the guy from the axe and swords Darkshrine thing. Ooh, that hurts. Ah. So that's a boss's ultimate attack in combination with a Rogue Exile. Actually doing a bit of damage, and that's also because I didn't really have my mods up. Let's take out all the trash, shall we? So, alright, you. Then we go back here. And then we just start stacking defensive mods. Alright, well you need a little bit of trash actually to just keep the dirt charges up. Also, his attack is being signaled enough that it's pretty dodgeable. And that is Voll, Emperor of Purity. He is no more.
That I
Also,
just did you a favor.
I see Vol's Confession. I didn't notice that one before. Lord time.
I vowed to care for this empire with my eyes open. I lied to you. I lied to myself. Blinded by my lust for purity, I placed my faith in the most corrupt of men. I watch now as my legion dies, their flesh melting from their twisted bones. They fall and rise. A tide of mortal death and eternal damnation. I feel it now in my own flesh. The heat, the corruption. I have failed you, my empire of purity. Do not forgive me. Please, beg of you. Survive me.
So it was a bit on the soft side, but you could just read along. So a moment of lucidity at the end of madness. Also,
What
you
is
can
it, Exile?
sell more things. Let's see, identify all the items. Let's see, we can, let's see. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Small sword, one-handed weapon. This is pretty decent damage, isn't it? It's very, very fast attack speed. I need a ton of dex. Has a chance to cause bleeding on hit. I like it. Also, this one. It has potential. Do I need this to be linked? No, I don't. Excellent. I think I found myself new boots. Definitely found myself new boots. Also, this one gives lightning resistance, fire resistance, movement speed, maximum life, extra rarity, and more armor. I like them. Most excellent.
You will be remembered.
Most excellent. Not just excellent, but most excellent. Also, put this in the bin with potentially useful items. Just like this one. At some point, eventually, I will get to it. Let's see, these boots I can just instantly make use of. Let's see, reclaim them. Then we can apply the mods to the new boots. And then move the gems over. So, Leap Slam now has a chance to stun on top. And let's for now just nest the boots in the old bit. And this just goes, and this means I'm even more sturdy. By default now 53% resistant against damage rather than 50.
Be careful.
Well, that's pretty nice. And also lightning resist. It used to be 70, now it's 75, so I'm over resisting everything, which is good against things that curse me with 5 vulnerability, things like that. Okay, let's talk to Ozun. I think we get a reward for this. Oh yes, golems. Or Abyssal Cry. Also interesting bits, stats wise I'm strength dex hybrids. So I could actually go with both of them. Or do I go with Abyssal Cry? Bombs of War Cry, slowing nearby enemies and causing them to explode when killed. Slowing effect is increased by surrounding enemies. Well, then I need to think about it and use it, and that's not really my thing. So Flame Golem. Grant 15% increased damage, that's not bad. This one gives extra crit chance and accuracy. Is accuracy a problem I actually have? 90%.
Yes.
That's okay. So this is an Ice Golem. Grants you increased crit chance, accuracy, and does all kinds of icy spells. And this one does fiery spells. I already tend to be allied with ice, so that might actually be a pretty decent choice. Let's go Ice Golem first. Okay. Yeah, I need more sockets. Or do I just take away something that's not adding a lot to the build? For example, take the stun out, put the Ice Golem in, something like that. I'll work something with colorful gems and make the build work better that way. So you'll see the result next time as we try out our new Golem for a spin in the mines and we make our way slowly towards Lady Diala with the Rapture Device and the Double Dreams. So until then, don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.